On February 9, 2004, a 21-year-old nursing student named Maura Murray vanished on a dark, snowy road in Haverhill, New Hampshire. That night, Maura's black Saturn sedan was found crashed into a snowbank. A bus driver stopped and offered help. She refused, saying she had already called roadside assistance. But there was no call, and when police arrived minutes later, Maura was gone. She left behind her car, her belongings, and a mystery that would grow into one of the most infamous cold cases in American history. For nearly 2 decades, the disappearance of Maura Murray has haunted investigators, her family, and millions of strangers online. It's a case where facts are scarce, but theories are endless. A case that lives both in the real world and in the digital web of speculation, sleuthing, and obsession. This is not just the story of a missing person. This is the story of how the internet shaped one of the most discussed disappearances of the 21st century. Maura's background: Maura Murray was 21, a West Point cadet turned nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. She was smart, athletic, and close with her family. But in the days leading up to her disappearance, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. On February 5, she had a breakdown while working a campus security shift. She was found crying on the phone with her sister. The reason? Still debated. On February 7, she spent the weekend with her boyfriend, Army Lieutenant Bill Roche. By Monday the 9th, she emailed professors saying there was a family emergency and she'd be gone for a week. There was no emergency. The drive north. That same day, Maura packed her car with clothes, toiletries, and textbooks. She withdrew $280 in cash and bought alcohol, wine, vodka, and Baileys. Then, she drove north. Her destination? Unknown. Around 7:30 p.m., residents of a small town near Woodsville, New Hampshire, heard a loud crash. Maura's black Saturn had skidded off a curve on Route 112. Witness accounts: the first on scene was a school bus driver returning home. He asked if she needed help. She declined, saying she had called AAA. But cell records show she hadn't. The driver left, but called police at 7:42 p.m. By the time officers arrived at 7:46, the Saturn was empty. The driver's side door was locked. Inside were her belongings: a box of wine spilled across the car, Maura's gloves, CDs, and a book, a MapQuest printout of directions to Vermont. But Maura was gone. The police response: at first, investigators assumed a simple walkaway. Maybe she got into another car. Maybe she wandered into the woods. But no footprints were found in the snow. No sign of a struggle. Within days, Maura's disappearance caught media attention. Her family drove up from Massachusetts. Search dogs tracked her scent from the car, about 100 feet east, before it vanished. It was as if she had stepped off the road and disappeared. Early online sleuthing. In 2004, true crime forums like Websleuths were emerging. Maura's case became one of the first missing person cases deeply dissected online. Thousands of strangers joined in, analyzing timelines, maps, cell phone records, and eyewitness statements. Some believed this collaboration could solve the case. Others argued it muddied the waters. The shaping of theories. Online discussions gave rise to enduring theories. Voluntary disappearance. Did Maura stage her escape? Was she running from school stress? Legal trouble, or relationship problems? Foul play? Did a stranger, or someone she knew, pick her up and kill her? Accidental death? Did she flee the crash, wander into the woods, and die in the snow? Each theory found traction. Each gained followers. And each made Maura's story grow larger on the internet than in the official investigation. Theory 1: Voluntary disappearance. Supporters of this theory point to Maura's actions: lying about a family emergency, withdrawing cash, packing belongings and alcohol, printing maps of Vermont. To some, it looked like she was running away from her life. But if so, why vanish in the middle of a freezing night, leaving her car behind? Theory 2: Foul play. The idea of abduction or murder is the most chilling. The bus driver was the last confirmed person to see her. Some locals reported a mysterious red truck seen near the crash site. Could she have accepted a ride from a stranger? Was someone following her? Online sleuths debated endlessly, and every unexplained detail fueled suspicion. Theory 3, accidental death. Police dogs lost her scent a short distance from the car. Some suggest she wandered into the woods intoxicated, collapsed, and died. But extensive searches found nothing. Online amplification, podcasts, documentaries, and YouTube channels have all revisited these theories. The internet didn't let the case fade, it turned it into one of the most discussed unsolved mysteries in America. Impact on the family. For Maura's father, Fred Murray, the search has been relentless. He's criticized the initial investigation, pushed for more searches, and never stopped asking, "Where is my daughter?" Her siblings remain divided on what happened. Her boyfriend Bill has faced years of scrutiny from online sleuths. For the family, the internet has been both a blessing and a curse, keeping her case alive, but fueling endless speculation. Modern tools. In 2025, new forensic tools, digital mapping, and even AI-based missing persons technology exist. But Maura's case still rests on old evidence, old interviews, and fading memories. Why this case endures. The internet loves mysteries without closure. Maura's disappearance sits at the intersection of tragedy and digital obsession. Every unanswered question is a new theory. Every gap in the timeline is a thread in the unsolved web. The lingering question, was Maura Murray running toward something? Or away from something? Was she the victim of chance? Or design? Nearly 2 decades later, the truth remains hidden. This is the haunting legacy of Maura Murray's vanishing. What do you think happened that night on Route 112? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into cold cases, subscribe to Dark Unsolved Mysteries and join us as we explore mysteries the world still can't solve.